What up, everybody? TT in the building. Soy sauce up there. I don't know my angles. Moonwalk, joined by Thunder Sports Podcast with JT and the
Back,
stash.
baby. We back again.
Yes, sir.
The stash, baby. We are in the building, ready to go. It is the week before the NFL draft. Everybody's excited. Y'all don't know we will be here for the John O'Neill Challenge next week, going live together. Um, but first things first, as always, how is everybody doing today?
Big chilling, vibing.
Oh, you got the what you got today? That's an IPA. I hate them things.
Fresca.
Fresca.
I was watching
the
the boys. I seen that.
Stash got the Coke. Stash. Okay, okay. God, man, I've been trying to find an IPA that I like. I don't like them. I don't like them, man. The first one you sent us, whatever box one we had to go grab.
It was nasty. I'm not a beer person.
That was the best one, that like the most tolerable one. But after that, I was like, you know what? I'm not a drinker, y'all. Can't really do it. Can't really do it. Can't really do it. In any other news, outside of the sports world, are y'all keeping up with this Drake, Rick Ross, and beef stuff?
Oh yeah,
BBL Drake.
BBL Drake. Oh no.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Hey, Drake got a good diss.
Yeah, I
He
try
sure
my
did.
hardest to keep. I try my hardest to keep scrolling past it, but it's like getting force fed to me at this point. I'm like, dang, I can't get away from it.
What
So-
do you think Metro Boomin should be doing though? Like, is he gonna be making
some more
some beats
drums.
or making more drums, or is he gonna
Right
rap
back
or
and be
what?
like, somebody make a diss track to this.
He has to rap, right? He
Yeah,
has to rap. He has to rap
bro,
and make his
gotta-
own beat.
if bro puts out a verse, oh, I'm gonna laugh. Like I'm gonna laugh.
Hey,
I'm
if
gonna
he
laugh,
if
bro.
he puts out a verse, it's over. Drake just won already.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
done got him out of his company. He said, "No, you rapping
Yeah.
now."
I'm over here more laughing at the fact that like this could have all been cool if you just kept it music. They talking about people's houses and planes. I'm like, we can't relate to that. You know what I'm saying? So that is throwing me off, man.
Rich people beef,
That is
bro.
so-
Rich people beef.
Yeah, man. I'm like, there's different tax bracket problems for the rest of us. All right, y'all. As we get into the draft talk stuff, you know me, Panthers, Soy Sauce Eagle, Polly with the Packers, the Stash with the Bucks. JT is a Vikings fan, so we're represented by three different divisions, two teams in each one. As we get ready to go in, real quick, everybody give a quick thought on how you feel about your team going into the draft. So, who wants to go first on this? How do you feel about where your team is at heading into the draft?
We headed the playoffs, baby.
The Stash back to the playoffs, back to back, trying to repeat the division. I'm sick.
He said, "Sick."
I mean, the Vikings, I don't know. It's a situation where we've probably going to get a rookie quarterback sitting a couple of games. I mean, Sam Darnold's not ideal, but it's what we got right now. So,
All
I don't
right.
know.
Man, I'm pretty happy with the Eagles. You know, still not happy about our linebacker situation. Yeah, we got Devin White, but we saw how he kind of took a step back last year.
You can
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah,
You said you can have it.
like, yeah, took a
said you
step
can
back,
have
but they
it.
still toasted us in the playoffs. But Devin White, cool, but man, I think we still need some help at the linebacker position. There's also a huge gap missing with Jason Kelsey be gone, so
Yeah.
we'll see what
Okay.
happens, man.
Polly, what about the Packers?
They're gonna lose in
I
Germany.
don't lie. Hell no. Honestly, they're just probably gonna make Jeff Halfley as comfortable as possible as defensive coordinator. Draft as many aspects as they can defensively and defensively. I don't know. We're gonna be top 5 next year, no doubt.
It's in top 5.
No doubt.
Jair out there by himself.
I'm just chilling on. Yeah, I will be chilling on day one off vibes, just having fun, picks and drinks. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be spending the entire Thursday night into Friday, figuring out this puzzle piece of whatever Dave and Dan decide to do with pick 33. So I'm good with where they at. I'm excited to see them work, man. I really am. At the top of the draft, y'all. At the top of the draft, we got the quarterbacks. Y'all believing in Caleb or not? What is your thoughts on Caleb?
He's a USC quarterback.
You think he's gonna be horrible?
I mean, I don't know, man. There's just something about him that I don't like. And it ain't got nothing to do
You
with
mean what you don't
personality.
like?
It ain't got nothing to do with his personality. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just looking at his play, the way he played last year. I don't know, man. I feel like you almost should have sat last year. And I'm not a fan of that, right? When you build your draft stock to be what it's at, he was going to be number one regardless. It's almost like, should you have sat last year? Because you looked real regular last year.
You still think he's QB1 though, right?
Yeah, no question. Exactly.
Has to
All
be.
right.
In Chicago, he has to be.
No, like QB1 in the draft. Like you still think
Oh.
he's top? Like, or is it close? Like, is Drake and Jaden close to you, or is it still like, nah, Caleb's clear?
Hype wise,
Caleb clear.
it's definitely Caleb.
I think Caleb is clear 1, and then I think Drake is clear 2.
Ooh.
Drake?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I agree.
Drake's been QB2 to me the whole time. I'm still not understanding where or why people have Jaden over him.
He played at LSU. Played at SEC.
Even with that, like I'm just still kind of like I don't see it. Probably is you hating on who you know is gonna go to the Bears?
Not really. We undefeated against them, so I don't really care who they get. They're gonna be 0-2 against us, so we good. We good in the North. We're good in the North. Right? I think I'm
So
chilling.
we know Caleb's going 1. What is the floor ceiling that y'all see that? So you said you think he's should have sat out his stock. You think there's a top 5, top 10 quarterback in there in him?
Within the first 3 years, right?
Within rookie contract. Within rookie contract. Yeah.
We should see a really good Caleb Williams. You don't go and set up that Bears team the way you do, and then draft number 1 just for him to come in and be mediocre, right? We're not looking for you to be amazing, but if for the sake of comparison, my bad, Vita, but if you're going to compare him to the last number 1 draft pick at quarterback, which is Bryce Young, which, yeah, people can make the argument you almost have to compare him to C.J. Stroud because he had the better year. But if we're taking him off of strictly the number 1 pick and comparing him to that, you have to at least exceed that expectation, right?
Yeah. I do think Caleb has top 5 potential. JT Stash, what do y'all think?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can go ahead, Stash. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say that I think that if he's not a top 5 QB by the end of his rookie contract, then he was a bust compared to the hype that was around him.
Okay, I can see that part. What you think, JT?
I mean, he's got all the talent in the world to succeed in Chicago. I just don't know if he's going to be ready mentally because there's high expectations with that media market. And I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays out year 1. But it might take a couple years to see what he can fully do.
Yeah. You know, around here, we ain't 1 year putting stamp on people. But I do think Caleb is walking in with expectations and the physical talent and capabilities to be a top 5 quarterback. Like that is what I see from him at his highest. Like all goes right, he should be one of the top 5 in the league. But then we know how that goes from there. So I do think it justifies being a number 1 pick. I do think the talent picks it. Again, it's just the other stuff after that we won't see until, to be determined type deal.
What was the last
but
time
the next
we saw somebody with this kind of hype come in as a quarterback?
Luck and Trevor.
Trevor Lawrence is
And Trevor.
Trevor was really high.
And y'all know I've been champion for Trevor. Follow me, tell him Davis Mills country. I told you, Trevor's still that dude. And probably city's trash.
It is. He choked.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
I
choked.
still think Trevor is that dude and worth what he's got. Violet says he choked.
No
He's
playoffs.
trash.
I said, what did I say?
Hey,
No
hey.
playoffs.
This year is going to be a big year for T-Law, though.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is going to be a determining year.
I still think out of those 3, Luck, T-Law, and Caleb's third behind both of them.
I think
Oh,
Trevor
yeah.
Lawrence is the shiniest turd in his draft class.
Yo.
Nah,
Mac Jones.
Nah. Nah.
I don't know. There's nothing about
No.
Trevor Lawrence that has blown me away yet, right? Like everything he's doing, I'm just like, okay, all right, you supposed to do that, but like nothing
got great
from
hair.
there has been like, wow, that's amazing. He's him.
Yeah. I thought there was a I know the one thing we all for us three could agree on was Herbert was that dude. I thought there was like a clear debate between Herbert and T Law. I don't think there is one no more. I think Herbert clears T Law. And I also was expecting a cleaner version of T Law, and I don't think it exists. I don't think there's a reckless side, but I don't think there's a clean version of him to where we'll see him be like one of the more efficient dudes in the league, and that's what I was kind of expecting. So, but the arm talent stuff, yeah. Between Drake and Jaden, who's QB 2 and 3, depending on how you ask. I told y'all I think Drake is 2. Do y'all see anything in them, or y'all just think they're circumstances at top of the draft and teams needing quarterbacks? I think this class looks a lot like the Trevor Lawrence class.
Ooh.
I think this class is we have clear number 1, and then we have Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and you know what I'm saying? And like the rest. Yeah, that's what I see when I see this class. But I will tell you this. I actually like Drake May at this point more than I like all the other quarterbacks in that class minus Justin Fields. So like Trey Lance, Zach, Mac, like with Zach and Trey, I was cool on. Mac, I was like circumstances was gonna help him. We saw what that did year 1. But like Drake, I'm like, okay, I see it in Drake. I don't see it in Jaden. I think this draft class is like that draft class.
I mean,
overall.
If you look at Jaden's film, if you're going back to Arizona State, I mean, he wasn't that impressive until he got to LSU. So
Yeah.
it's like you gotta consider, is it just circumstantial with like the team he's got around him, or you just gotta weigh those options.
I do think a lot of his the pros that I see in his game is a benefit of him being athletic and being able to run the ball, which is a plus. That's going to translate. But it's also just like, hey man, I got 2 dudes who I can just throw it up to and they can make money for me. So that's how I view Jaden. Y'all got any thoughts on Drake or Jaden outside of that?
I don't know. I almost got to look at Jaden with what he played in the SEC, right? That's almost what I look at is you played some damn good defenses. And you showed out when you needed to. But I mean, like he was talking about, if you go back to his film before that, he was real regular, if that. So circumstantially, if he does end up in Washington, is that the best situation for him? I don't think so. He gonna look regular again. We're probably gonna get
trust
like a poor man's Lamar Jackson.
I don't trust Cliff with him. Y'all know I don't like Cliff. I mean, matter of fact, I like Cliff as a play caller, but I don't mess with Cliff like that. But can we trust Dan Quinn with Jaden?
No.
You ain't trusting Dan Quinn with Jaden?
We'll see. Would you rather him go to Washington or New England? I think New England would be worse.
He said he's in a lose-lose situation to me.
I'll put it like this. I think if Jaden is available at 3, Patriots trade.
They trade with the Giants.
Anybody. I think the Patriots are so cool with Drake that if Drake isn't there, they're moving out. That's how I view them. Because I haven't seen them make no push for nothing because everything reads Drake is falling in our lap. That's how I feel. Yeah. And I feel like if Jaden was available at 3, they would trade.
So does that mean Washington is taking Drake? If you see
that's what
happen.
That's what would have to happen is Washington would take Drake, Jaden would be at 3, and then I think New England's like, who wants to come get him?
I feel like Washington's too infatuated with Jaden. So Drake is
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. 3.
That's what I'm saying.
A surprise JJ McCarthy to 2 to Washington.
Who's
JJ?
JJ at 2 is a Darko Milicic pick. You know?
That's crazy.
You pass up Carmelo to go Milicic.
That would be crazy.
Speaking of the wild card, JJ. What are y'all thoughts on JJ?
Best quarterback in the draft.
Okay.
For you, I'm about to say.
Nah. There's
Just
too
smoking.
many unknowns about JJ McCarthy. I mean, he's been a game manager in his career at Michigan. He's shown some upside, but there's just not a whole lot of film on him to really get a good feel for him. It's too high of a selection to be top 5 for my liking. I would rather draft him like bottom of the round 1.
Yeah, honestly,
I
I think if he falls to 5, they're trading out of that spot. The Chargers are.
Hard because that's his man's.
I mean,
That's his best friend.
That's his
That's
man, 'cause
Harbaugh.
he's trying to get Marvin Harrison. Let's be honest, he's trying to get everybody to buy in.
100%.
Like, can
Yeah.
Marvin drop to
believe
5? We just got rid of
So
Keener.
you are talking my language. If Marvin is at 5, Harbaugh ain't budging. But if Marvin is not at 5, Harbaugh's like, JJ, I'm gonna look out for you, player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look out for you, and I'm gonna trade with the Vikings.
Yeah. That's like somebody's gonna be. I will say this: I'm not the highest on JJ. I think the word of Kevin O'Connell though, and I think Kevin could take care of a quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm confident Kevin could take better care of any of Drake May, Jaden Daniels, JJ, or anybody. I trust Kevin with that quarterback more than I trust Eberflus with Caleb Williams.
And honestly, like any of these rookie quarterbacks, Minnesota would be the best fit. Going around, I mean, that offensive talent they've got to be the best situation for any rookie quarterback.
Which is blowing my mind. People are talking about best duos. I'm like, Bears, you got a great duo. It's still not even the best duo in the division.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like Addison and Jefferson clears. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You still got Hawkinson over there. Like,
Yeah,
what?
Exactly.
I'm like, that's. I trust Kevin with any of those quarterbacks more than I trust Eberflus with Caleb.
Yeah.
And they had Aaron Jones. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna
Like
be
I
nasty.
trust what Kevin and the Vikings have for any quarterback, even if I'm not high on them. I trust what they got more than I trust the coaching to support Caleb.
Yeah. Honestly,
Like,
I think the best thing for the Vikings last year was Justin Jefferson getting hurt and Addison having to show I'm him. I'm clear number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Addison's that dude, man. I love that dude. Let's get to that then. Vale, is Neighbors wide receiver 1?
He's wide receiver 1.
Hell no.
He's wide receiver 1.
No, I'm not buying that. He's 3. He's 3 for me.
Yeah.
He's 3.
Yes, I have Marvin 1, Rome 2. Neighbors is 3. All tier 1 though. They're all tier 1.
I can give you Marvin. I can't give you Rome. Rome reminds me of what's his face? Treylon Burks. Coming in Tennessee.
Don't do that to him.
No.
He reminds me too much of him.
Don't do that to him.
I can't give him that.
Don't do that
And
to
when
him. It's hot.
No,
I think he reminds me more of D-Hop.
Yeah.
Rome reminds me of D-Hop.
I think Rome's got a little Jamar Chase in him too.
I see D-Hop. Stash, what do you think? You on the Neighbors 2 or you Rome 2? Or Neighbors 1?
No. Marvin Harrison, number 1. I think Marvin Harrison is the best pick in the whole draft. No, I'm super high on Marvin Harrison. But anyways, I would say I like Romeo more, but I think Neighbors will be the second wide receiver off the board.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
I think Giants are getting Neighbors.
I think if Dayball had to pick, Dayball would take Rome though.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he fits
What if
more
they
like how
choose a
he used
quarterback?
Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
I think all of them's gonna be gone before.
I think the Giants trade up to like
For
3 or 4.
QB?
That's there's a thought that the Giants could switch spots with the Cardinals.
Giants is a good wild card in this draft, bro. Honestly,
They've been quiet. They just been like they've been chilling. Like we gotta figure this out.
Bro, Dayball about to call New England and be like, "Yo, can we get that number 3?"
You beat us twice on Super Bowl. No.
I trust Dayball.
No.
I trust Dayball. I do trust Dayball too, but I did see. I forgot which one of them analysts has said that the Giants could move up to 3 or 4. Neither one team has to drop too far out.
Man, they almost had to pay Danny Dimes at the time. There was
But yeah, they
nobody
had
else.
to
They
pay
had
him.
to pay him.
What if you
Yeah.
trade
It's
him
hard
in
not
that?
to pay a dude who wins a division game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who wins like a playoff game? That's hard to sell the
He
crowd. So
handcuffed
I
them
get
when
that.
he won that game. Like, y'all gonna pay me. It's not gonna be a lot, but you're gonna
Yeah,
pay me.
like that was tough. Like I get that part. Um, so but Bala's got Neighbors 1. Sorry, is Neighbors 2 or 3 for you?
Neighbors is a close two.
Close to.
I don't even have Rome as my. To be honest with you, Rome is not even that.
Who is it then?
It ain't Rome.
Keon Coleman.
I'm also a little biased. I don't like Keon Coleman. I think he gonna just
Oh.
be another. Hell no.
Oh
He
nah,
gonna,
Keon
I
Coleman's
love
fine for
Keon
me.
Coleman.
he gonna be another.
Keon
What's
Coleman's
his
fine
name?
for me.
What the hell's his name? I think the Bengals ended up drafting him.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Was that it? Nah, the other dude that broke the 40 record.
Xavier Worthy?
John Ross?
Worthy.
Yeah, John Ross. He went to my damn high school.
Oh,
He gonna be another John Ross.
Who Worthy? Worthy runs routes.
I don't believe it.
All right, Bala, you don't believe. All right, so at least we got the top threes. Is everybody's 4 Brian Thomas Jr.? He's not my 4, but I'm just making sure.
He's my 4.
No.
I got
AD
Troy
Mitchell's
Franklin.
4 for me. You got Troy, the Oregon.
Hey, Troy is low key my 3, and then Lad is 4.
Oh,
Lad is
man.
4.
Since
Wow.
you put him in
AD's
the chat, I went and watched, and he's nasty. You not about
Lad
to,
is the cleanest.
Lad is
Yeah,
4, bro.
Lad is
Like,
the
to me,
cleanest.
Lad is 4. You want to say somebody that run
AD
routes? He run routes.
Yep.
AD's 4 for me, and Keon's 5.
Rome is 5 to me.
I got Coleman.
You said who's 5?
Over
Rome.
Lad.
Stats, you said you have Keon 5?
Yeah, I got Keon 5.
Bala, you said you hiring Keon or no?
Nah. I like Xavier.
I'm just hoping he's not another Kelvin Benjamin. That's what I'm hoping for.
God, you ain't lying. Kelvin pre-injury was nice, and then he got injured and just brother
Bro,
fell off.
him and Winston were such a connection in college. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
JT, who's your 4 and 5?
4 and 5.
I've got Lad at 4, and then I've got 5. I've got Keon Coleman.
So Brian 6?
Yep.
Okay. Brian 6 for me. Lad 7, but I think
Damn,
Lad
is
is
Oh,
yeah, but
okay.
but I think Lad is the cleanest, safest one.
Yeah.
I think he walks in and is like the 10-year starter out of the class. I think the other dudes just have a little higher upside. That's it.
I'm gonna bet you anything. I'm willing to bet an extra shot on this. That KC trades up towards the end of the draft and goes and gets the Lad.
Oof, that'd be crazy.
Lad with Andy is just
after
gonna
what happened in the offseason.
Yeah, that's 600 catches for that brother. I'm telling you. Lad will get 600 catches with Andy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I like AD Mitchell a lot too. So I think he's
Yeah.
gonna be a stud.
Yeah, AD Mitchell is my dude. All right, y'all. Let's show some linemen some love. I don't
Ooh.
like Olu. I said show some love, and then I go to fast. I gotta not like somebody.
Sure.
Yeah, I go say show some love, and then I just eventually we gotta plant a flag on somebody, and I don't like Olu. And y'all know I ain't gonna sit here and act like I know everything about the trenches, but I don't like him. I like Troy. I like Tony. I like obviously Joe. Oh, I like them dudes better. I do not like Olu.
Mm.
At tackle, yeah,
like
Talisi,
Walker.
Troy, Tony, taking them easy. I would take Kingsley and Guyton over them.
Hey,
I would take. I'm not gonna lie.
nephew.
Yeah, I would take all them dudes over Olu. Just being real with y'all.
Hmm.
I would take all them. Y'all got any thoughts on the tackle class?
It's deep.
Yeah, it is.
It's a deep class, and I'm not saying he's not bad. I just don't think he's the second best tackle to me, and I wouldn't take him. You know what I'm saying? And so, or the guards. Christian Hayes, Cooper Beebe, Mahogany. I don't see any of the guards going early, but a
Center.
person whose stock went up because he was originally labeled as a guard, but now they moved him to center. Grant Barton, who kind of jumped JPJ in this offseason. But bro literally plays all 5 spots on the O line, and I think that's why he went up so much.
I think there's a lot of good centers in this draft.
Yeah, I think you 6 dudes deep who's gonna start for a long time. Barton, Powers, Frazier, Van Pran, Tanner, and Bo Limmer. I think them are all like staple starters for a good minute with the center class. So, defensively, give me your favorite defensive prospect in the class.
Ooh.
Jared Verse.
Cooper DeJean.
Hey.
Hey.
Kool-Aid.
You got Kool-Aid? I'm big Coop dog.
Damn, I like
Cooper.
I like Cooper.
Cooper's my dude.
I also like Kool-Aid though.
Kool-Aid's stock is falling because of an injury before the pro day. I'm like, why do y'all be hung up on that stuff? Brother's gonna be good by the time the season starts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I low-key like Byron Murphy.
Yeah.
Byron Murphy to me is one of those interior D linemen that come around where you almost can't ignore him.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how Jalen Carter fell to us the way he did last year, but
Yeah.
you almost got to put him up there where it's like, is somebody? I don't think somebody's gonna make the mistake of letting this dude fall to the second round.
Yeah. I think Johnny Newton would be the one who, if they was to fall to the second round, it'd be Newton.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are higher on Murphy than Newton. The edge class: Dallas Turner, Latu, Verse, Chop, and wild card Darius Robertson are all going to first. Got any thoughts on those guys?
I'm not as I'm not as high on Dallas Turner as some other people are.
Same.
I just don't see him
He's projected to go to,
transitioning
like,
to the
the
league
Falcons, right?
very well.
Yeah. He's been projected to go to the Falcons like this entire time, but I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm picking, I'm taking Latu.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Yeah, like I'm just being real. Like if I'm picking and I have my pick of all of them, I'm taking him.
Latu's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like if I had to live and die by taking a dude first off the line, off the edge, I'm taking Latu first.
He reminds me heavily of Jalen Phillips, man.
I'm saying
Just watching how long he is and how versatile he is.
He's so quick off the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick hands, twitchy.
yeah. That's just me. Yeah, I'm taking Latu first, and then I'll go Dallas before I go Jared Verse.
Okay, Latu. You said Latu.
I like Jared Verse.
Dallas.
I think Verse is like got a really good. He's got potential to be a really good edge because his frame is a prototypical, D lineman that you want to have on your team.
And he has a good motor, so he'll be able to stay on the field longer.
That's facts, but he just don't feel. I just feel like he don't feel fluid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he bullies people more.
Mhm.
And Penn State sending another dude to freak off the edge and chop Robinson.
What they sending dudes at the edge at Penn State, man? Because
man, but
Penn State
he might be
so good. They're like they're always so good of players.
Yep. But I think Chop is catching the wrong end of the Penn State bullet for me because I'm like, I'm not falling for this again.
You're not gonna get me, buddy.
Yeah, like we just took YGM and so you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to let somebody else live with that bullet. Darius Robinson, edge from Missouri, 6'5" dude, spent his first couple years playing interior. He moved out to edge this year. I don't want to say he's going to be what could potentially be the new breed of like hybrid lineman that can move up and down the line. But I think because of his versatility inside and out, he might go higher than some might expect. So just a name to keep out there. And on the safety end, to our brothers who are with us today, I just don't want the people to be racist towards Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Because they are trying to be racist towards Cooper the same way they are trying to be racist towards Ladd, and they are trying to put these brothers in the box, and neither one of them play like that. I've seen so many people say Cooper's not athletic enough to play outside, and I'm like, I don't think y'all watch him. And I think just because it says safety, that y'all don't know that this dude locks up on the outside as well.
Hey, let me tell
And
you,
if y'all ain't seen,
the
go
Eagles
watch his
sell out for
basketball
him,
highlight.
if the Eagles
Oh
sell out
yeah,
for him, I ain't even gonna be mad. That
oh
just
yeah.
makes it so much easier for us to be like, hey James, man, it's been real.
It's been, but he got
Gotta
his
go.
money. He got his money in a little extension, so he
Gotta
cool.
go.
Yeah, so he cool. But if y'all ain't seen Cooper's basketball highlights, go check him out.
Mm,
The brother's like driving through the lane, banging and
He's a
everything.
bully.
wow.
Yeah,
He's a
nah,
bully.
he's off the chain, man. He's off the chain. As we look at the entire draft, is there any other thoughts I have on any prospects that y'all want to get off y'all chest before we move on to the overall teams?
I've got one real quick.
All right.
Linebacker out of Missouri, Tyron Hopper. I
Okay.
think he is really underrated. I think he's the best sideline to sideline back in this year's class. I mean, he's really just all over the field and really good leader for that defense last year. So I think he'll be a really good pick for whichever team gets him.
I can agree with that part. I think he plays middle like you're supposed to play middle.
Yeah.
Now, do I want to say high level? I'm not going to say high level, but
Mhm.
I do think he actually plays middle. The other dude, the Peyton Wilson, I've seen him get a
Yeah.
lot of love.
Mm-hmm.
I think Edgerrin Cooper is that dude though. So, make sure. All right. Me and Stats was having a conversation as everybody was getting ready coming on to here. And we said the team that we think can do some of the most damage in this draft is the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm.
I think the most important decision comes from the Patriots, but I think the team that controls this draft is the Cardinals. Not just because of all their picks, but where their picks are at. So let me see if they currently have in the first round right now 427. Then they have 35, 66, 71, and 90 and 104.
Damn.
That's
Wow.
all that they have. And they're the team that everybody's obviously going to be like, yo, if there's a quarterback there, you could trade back from. I think the Cardinals with Gannon, Monty, have a chance to really control this draft and the flow of how it goes. As we talked about earlier, if Marvin's at 5, there's not a conversation. Harbaugh is going to take Marvin. Or the Cardinals can just take Marvin and leave the rest up to whoever else wants to do what. So if you guys were the Cardinals, and let's say the top 3 quarterbacks was off the board in whatever order, and you're staring at Marvin, is there a deal good enough for you to move?
Yep, I think so. Just because
Yeah,
I think they have a bigger need on defense.
True.
Okay.
I think
Smash,
with how
what do you
deep
think?
the receiver class is, I don't think.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I think that to me, Marvin Harrison's the best person in this draft. Like, he's the best prospect. So it's hard to not jump at the opportunity of having him, at least for the rookie contract. So I would say take Marvin, but I feel like you could still get a lot from a lot of teams, no matter if you don't want a quarterback there or not. You could change it. You could trade with the Vikings. You could give them the 4th pick. You take the 11th and you get the 23rd plus your 26th in the first round. There's 3 picks in the first round alone that you can make huge opportunities to really change your team completely around. So, like, for me, like, I think that's the best move for the Cardinals to do.
Okay. JT, what you think?
I think they would have to get 3 first to move it all. I think they're pretty just steadfast taking Marvin Harrison Jr. I think pairing him up with Kyler would be the best bet. And I don't think they should move down.
So if your people's called and said 11-23 in next year's first, would you do that?
No, I wouldn't. I would do 11. I'd do 11-23 in like a next year's 2nd or 3rd. I wouldn't give up a future first again.
Okay. So you the Cardinals and they call with 11-23 at minimum, just 11-23. You moving back or you taking Marvin?
11 and 23, nothing else. Future.
Yeah, just 11-23. Let's say it's a future something, but it's nothing that's included in this draft.
Yeah,
So you would take, like Steph said, is you would take 11, 23, and you would still have 27.
yeah.
Follow, you taking that?
I'm taking it.
I would.
11 and 23 and moving?
Because
I ain't gonna lie to you, I can't move.
I do agree. Marvin is that dude in this draft. Where it's like,
Yeah,
if you don't have an absolute need at that position where you're drafting,
yeah.
you take Marvin. But at this
Yeah.
point,
Let's be real, like
looking at them, it's like you almost got to see what you can do on defense to help Kyler on offense.
mhm.
So I feel like last year's draft they tried that. I mean, what they still had like BJ Ojolari and Grant Williams, some younger dudes who were coming up. I could see that too though. But because I have 27 and 35 and 66, I'm like, I'm not substituting for somebody who I'm like, yo, this dude's gonna be all pro for somebody who I'm like, I might get a all pro season, you know? So
Yeah.
I'm not selling the farm. Somebody else gonna have to live with that. Yes. I'm keeping them. Yeah, I'm taking Marvin and I'm walking on, letting the Chargers deal with
Yeah.
that. So
At the same time, you think they're gonna win? Are they gonna win now with Marvin Harrison
I
in
think
that division?
I think no matter what the Cardinals do, it projects them for 2025 and on. I don't think nothing changes the projection of them next year. I think everything is set for 2025 and beyond, when hopefully Frisco and the Rams and, you know, whatever's going on with Seattle with new head coach starts to figure out them building a 2025 window and beyond. I don't feel like nothing for them projects to. I mean, I still think could potentially be 7-8 win team next year and be sneaky, but I think everything is like building the 2025 window.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. At pick three, new head coach. We got to remind ourselves, y'all, this ain't Mega Mind. This ain't Bill sitting over there, man. This is Mayo. This is pseudo GM and Robert Kraft, who's obviously calling Atlanta. Y'all heard about that mess? Robert Kraft told Arthur Blank, "Don't hire Bill Belichick." I said, man, this can't be true. It's a rumor, but this can't be true, bro. This can't be true. Is there are you sticking and picking at 3 a quarterback because you know it's gonna be Drake or Jaden, or you moving out?
If Bill was still there, they'd probably be taking Cooper DeJean at corner at 3. But,
Yeah, Cooper be all pro beside Gonzalez.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you almost have to, right? New coach, new regime. You almost putting your staple on what you're coming in there with as the first year coach of that team. You want to come in with the first year quarterback, clean slate, and start it all over. So he's almost backed into a corner where you have to take a quarterback. It's just a matter of which one.
Okay.
He gonna mess around and
What do you
take
think,
both
Stash?
3.
I like that. My GM for the Bucks was just talking about like his first pick as the GM was Mike Evans. It was a staple point on like a new era kind of deal. So I like that take a lot. I think actually that's really them taking a QB here to really set this new motion of New England would be really good.
All right. I've said for the longest, like, nah, like, because I don't think the world of Jaden. So I'm like, man, I'm just taking Marvin and leaving. But like, I do think they have to take a quarterback for themselves. And so again, I just, we'll see up to how they, new head coaching staff could do with them, but I wouldn't be too comfortable with that pick right there on my end. Like, I just couldn't. So, team in the AFC West under the most pressure to have a good draft.
Ooh.
Raiders, Broncos, Chargers. New head coach Harbaugh, Sean
Yeah.
Payton, AP,
Broncos.
coaching the AFC West with the most pressure to have a good draft.
It's the Broncos.
Yep.
To me, it's Sean Payton. You just got rid of somebody that you signed that they signed before they hired you to a crazy deal. Now you sitting on so much dead cap. So right now, like you got to prove not just to the front office, you also got to prove to your fan base that, yeah, we did this the right way. Because after coming out and saying, yo, Russ, we need you not to play like that, or else we're going to have to bench you. And then to release him,
Right.
in my opinion, In my opinion, I look at AP and the Raiders are almost they're set for at least 3 years. You could
Okay.
have a bad draft this year and just say, that's your mulligan. You're a first year coach. You got the
Okay.
passion of the team. It is what it is. I look at Sean Payton and it's like they brought you in here to be the savior of the Broncos. And you let go of the quarterback.
Yep.
What?
Yep. I got you. Any other thoughts on that? I think it's the Broncos also.
Mhm.
I agree with Sawyer on that.
It's the Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, I
Broncos.
agree.
But I think AP's my favorite coach out of that division.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll mess with AP too. Andy still gets my respect and love. Been loving Andy forever. But yeah, AP's that dude. AP's that dude. And I seen charts that already had Hardball as like a top 10 coach. I'm like, hey man, the brother been out the game for like 7 years now. You don't get to walk back in. Yeah, you don't get to walk back in and walk in the top 10 territory. Team in the AFC East that needs it. You got 3 up top. Buffalo, Miami, New York. Under the most pressure. We know the Patriots is doing their thing, but them 3 are going to be fighting for division title. Team that needs the best draft.
Buffalo.
100%.
Buffalo.
I think it's the Jets.
I think it's the Jets too.
I almost think it's the Dolphins.
I think it's the Dolphins.
So this is everybody in their division. Everybody has a pick good.
My reasoning on the Dolphins is just like what you do this year is going to dictate how much you got to pay to it next year. Because you're almost going to be in a day ball situation where it's like, we got to pay you because there ain't nobody else.
See, I have that view with the Jets, but I'm like, you have to draft the right person to protect or support Aaron, where he's going to retire. And then your window is gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do I take Brock Bowers or do I take a lineman to help keep this guy up? So that's how I look at it. But I definitely see. Who said Buffalo? Somebody said Buffalo. What's your thoughts on that?
Buffalo's fallen.
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be the chief stopper the last 3 years. You suck.
They got the whole damn overtime rules changed to lose.
To lose again.
Right now, for me, like I think they're sitting about 8 and 9 right now. Next season.
8 and 9 right now.
8 and 9 next season.
They have to be without Stephon. They have to be.
Like that, and they lost so many pieces on defense. Like they were in cap space hell. I mean, I was just like, I feel like they're going to drop off, and it's going to be between the Jets and Miami. Like that's my thoughts.
That's tough.
Okay.
I think
team in that. Go ahead, JT. Go ahead. I don't want to jump in.
Very good. I think the Bills passing up on Sam Laporta is going to haunt them for years because they drafted Kincaid over that man.
I'm still good with Kincaid though. On a personal level.
I like Kincaid, but I think he's heavily complimented by Knox. Because when Knox got hurt, that too. Kincaid almost disappeared.
Nah, I can see that. I think Ben, but I think Laporta, as great as he is too, I think he gets the Ben benefit too. Ben features him much differently than Kincaid, but maybe Kincaid ain't able to, and I'm still holding out hope. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I am. Laporta's a beast though, man. AFC South. Will Levis, AR, CJ Stroud, T-Law. Team in need of the best draft. What do y'all think? Jags?
They need all the help. Trevor Lawrence needs help. If he's going to be the
chosen
one, he's got to have help. Because like Will Levis's team, I think will improve. Texans look incredible, and I think AR is going to be a stud this season. I think he's going to have I'm going to think he's going to improve. He's going to get his rookie year this year. I think he's going to showboat. I think he's going to be great. I still think, but the Jags were how many? They were 8 and 3 last year and fell off. They got to do something.
See, I think I'm on the opposite end of where I think people see that break off and think that's just going to continue on to this year. And I'm like, I think Dougie P and them are going to clean that up. But again, maybe I'm holding Dougie P too high because I done gave this brother too much stock when he got the T-Law that I'm like, hey man, you got to make me look right eventually. So I think it's the Titans.
Me too.
I think it's the Titans. They pay good money to some players that I think are good players, help them out. But be real with y'all, I like Will Levis more than I like any other quarterback that they could have got in this draft if they was in that market. And I think Will can work with Brian Callahan, depending on what type of coach he is. Because what if Brian Callahan was just chilling over there getting money off of Jamar Chase and T. Higgins to get this contract? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. So he's the cook in the kitchen. So I think it's Tennessee because their GM Rand Carthon is a dude who came over from the 49ers too. And you fire Vrabel, so it's like I kind of got my eye on you.
Don't forget, I mean, the Titans didn't want to pay AJ Brown $100 million 4 years, but they're signing Calvin Ridley to a 92 for 4 years. I'm like
Yeah,
$8 million difference for
I
AJ Brown. You
literally
should
just said
Yeah.
that to somebody the other
Yeah.
day. I was just like, this is why the Titans are a really bad franchise. You let go of your coach, who's arguably one of the better coaches in the league with what he was been given. That man ain't been given a damn, and he's
Nah.
still figuring it out. And then you let AJ Brown go for a bag of Cheetos on draft day to go and get Calvin Ridley, who disappointed me in fantasy this year when I took him in the second round.
I understand.
In fantasy.
I was like, ooh, T-Law and Calvin Ridley, hell yeah, I'm taking him.
I had
And
the
then
same
he
duo.
disappeared.
Yeah.
He said he had the same duo. Hey, that's funny. That's funny. All right. NFC South team in need of the best draft.
You guys.
Panthers.
Panthers.
You guys.
All right, cool. NFC East team in need of the
100%.
best draft.
100%.
NFC East team in need of the best draft. I ain't even gonna fight y'all on that. We just gonna take that and move
Dallas
on.
Cowboys.
NFC East. I ain't gonna fight y'all on that. NFC East team.
The Dallas Cowboys. We talked about this
I don't think it's
before.
Dallas. I don't think it's Dallas
I think it
personally.
is for the fact that they did nothing in the offseason, and now it's just like, all right, I ain't sign you nobody like I usually do. Now you're going to have some draft picks coming in, and if you can't figure it out, this is my reason to let that go, to let that coach go that they should have let him go last year, and just start all over.
See, again, I think I'm on the opposite end of that because I always felt Dallas has drafted well. So I don't think the pressure's on them drafting. I think the pressure is just on Dak and McCarthy. I think the pressure is more on Washington. Because I think Washington's the one who, with the second pick, with the capital that they have, new head coach, they're the ones who's trying to close the gap here. And so I think the pressure is on them with what they have and what they're trying to put together to close that gap between, themselves and the Eagles and the Cowboys to move up. So I think it's more on them. I just fairly know Dallas to draft well. I feel like they're gonna draft well. And I think when we come to the end of next year, we're gonna be like, nah, it's not the draft class. It's the dude and the same two dudes who keep selling. So that's on that. Anybody else thoughts on the NFC East team with the most pressure to have a good draft?
I think it's the G-men. I think it really is the
G-men?
Giants. You've got a glaring question. What are you going to do at quarterback? So are you going to draft? You going to trade up? Or are you going to keep Danny Dimes for another year and figure that out?
Okay.
I think they've got a lot of problems. Losing Saquon Barkley is going to hurt them badly. That defensive line looks pretty good. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it all, unwinds in New York.
All right. You about to say some Stash?
What if New England trades with the G-men for that pick and they trade Danny Dimes to New England?
They got Brissett though, right? They got Brissett though, right?
I know you get some more capital later on. You get the contract off of you with Danny Dimes.
Damn.
Maybe.
I can't see Danny being moved, but I can't see them moving up to 3.
Yeah.
I can't see them going up to 3.
I think Danny Dimes should just go to the XFL or the new.
Hey, Danny collecting checks until he up out of there.
Yeah.
Drew's about to be week 1 quarterback. Like Danny's collecting checks. And so, NFC North team. NFC North team.
The Bears only have like 4 picks this year. So I would take that into consideration. They've only got 4.
Bears because they suck.
I hate the Bears. I think on a pressure end, it is the Bears.
Yeah.
I feel like all their picks are almost like we know all their picks right now, though. So I think
Yeah, I
that
agree.
removes the pressure for them because, like, we know they're taking Caleb. We know they're probably taking whoever's sitting there BPA on the offensive side of the ball. So it's
But
like,
that's the reason why I think there is the pressure is because of the Caleb edition and what was done by CJ last year. Is people expect this team to be a wild card team next year?
Yeah,
Not,
exactly.
I bet you if I ask us in here, none of us expect that. But that's the outside expectation is with the addition of a guaranteed Caleb Williams and BPA at 9. People on the outside are saying this team should be a wild card team.
he's still
Crazy.
finishing last in that division.
Because it's crazy. Because if they
And I'm with
how are they-
you. I'm with
how are
you.
they
Like
be a
they're
wild
still
card
there's
team?
yeah, like they're not
The Lions
disrespectfully
are.
last in the division, but they're last in the division to me still, even with that. So Bala's never had them higher than last place. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They love it down there.
So like I think the pressure is on them because I think if they fall short, Eberflus is gone. And then you're in that cycle. And so
You should have been gone last year.
I mean, I don't know how
that's
they're gonna. I just don't get it. How are they gonna get a wild card spot if the Lions are in the wild card?
well, Lions, well, most got Lions winning the division.
Yeah.
And then it'll be Packers Vikings on the second end. NFC West team that I think has the most pressure is Seattle.
I'd agree with that.
This is life after Pete.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like we talked about earlier, nobody expects the Cardinals to make the 1 year jump. I think we'll say they'll be improved. We don't know who Mike McDaniels is as a head coach, and we don't know what Gino and them is like after this. You know what I'm saying? This is life after Pete.
And they got Sam
Um,
Howell now too as a backup.
yeah, and Sam Howell came over, so it's like, are you like early? I mean, that could also just be a pocket deal. Like, hey, it was just kind of a good deal to add a guy we know got some time, but I think it's Seattle because we don't know what to. I don't know what to expect from them at least. What are y'all thoughts on Seattle?
I think this is Gino. I think this will be Gino's last year as a starter. I think Sam Howell will probably end up taking over next season, the following season. But yeah, they're going to be doing a lot of different things. I think they're going to start revamping the whole team, changing a lot of things. I think they'll still keep Metcalf, but Lockett's getting a little older too. So I've thought about that.
Lockett's taking Clay Thompson discounts to stay in Seattle until they finally kick him out. Just like Clay's gonna be playing for like $20 to stay and go to state because he loves it. Tyler Lockett's gonna be playing for free because he loves it to be there. So I don't
agree
yeah,
with
I don't
JT
see
said,
Tyler ever
man.
changing jerseys.
I agree with what he said. I mean, for me, realistically, the three over there, your receivers it should be DK, JSN, and Bobo. Like
That's what I'm saying.
Lockett's gonna get phased out eventually.
Like
But
now.
I think they need a lot of help on the defensive end. To be honest with you, that front seven to me is extremely questionable. Like your secondary, you got a lot of talent back there. You
Yeah.
drafted intentionally. You got Witherspoon. You got some guys back there that can still make an
Woolen.
impact. Woolen,
Yeah.
Jenkins is back there. They got Julian Love back there. So it's like, well, what does that look like next year in your front seven? Because y'all couldn't pressure the quarterback for a damn last year. Like, y'all made
Are
a
you
trade
giving
with
the Mike
Giants.
Are you giving the Mike McDaniels tax?
Damn near
This
might
is a
have to.
Raven.
You damn near have to.
Is this a personnel you think he could at least get close to with what he did with the Ravens?
No.
No, y'all ain't buying that.
No. I
The
mean,
Ravens
that's
personnel
probably the
last year
ceiling.
was different.
That's a ceiling, if anything. But I mean, when you look at the Ravens, you still got game changers on at the
All
very
over.
least.
Yeah, all over.
You have one game changer on every level. Then he gets over to Seattle. I think, yes, the Ravens' performance is more so his ceiling. Like, if y'all do the absolute greatest this year, that's what you look like.
I'm interested in seeing. I know I'm a Kyle Hamilton dude. we was cussing out Patrick Queen, but I do think some of them players helped him a little
Roquan.
more. Yes, Roquan, you know what I'm saying? I do think some of those guys helped him out a little more. But I like him. When I hear him, I like him. You know, he sounds like a hardball dude, but we'll get to see. But I do think the pressure is on Seattle. Be interested to see what they do. So with that being said, we can get to the mock draft. I got the room set up. I'll create the room now. All of us is in there as we go. and we get ready, I'll throw y'all some questions as we all load in. Check this out. This will be my first time trying to actually host a room. Y'all
What's
see, say
the password?
Draft 2024. Couch Sports Analyst is the room. Y'all got over or under 3.5 trades in the top 10?
3.5.
Under.
In the top 10. In the top 10.
Oh, top 10.
Under.
Oh, under. Yeah, I gotta go under.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm halfway on the over part.
Ooh, top
Trying
10.
to get in right
Yeah.
now.
We're gonna have to lock that in now so you can take a drink when it doesn't happen.
Ah, dang. All right, yeah, I'm gonna rock with the over though. I'm gonna believe this and moving. I'm gonna rock with the over. Booty. All right, so we got them three here. Wait on.
He said under on what? Over and under on what?
So 3.5 trades in the top 10.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, we're going over.
Damn.
We're gonna go over on that.
Them two are I don't know how to see it. Did you click dang, I don't know how to see from y'all end. Join room on it? Yeah, join room.
Oh, did you post it?
Yeah. Not in the thing, it's just on the actual website.
Oh yeah.
I had 12.5 total trades. Y'all going over or under?
Ooh.
Throughout the whole thing?
Yeah. Entire first round, 12.5.
Under. I'll do under on that.
Yeah, I'll take
Couch Sports.
12 and first 30.
I'm going over.
Ooh.
I'm doing like six trades in the first 10.
I think I'll pick the under.
Yeah, I think I gotta
Pick the
go under
under.
too.
Oh, here it is.
I threw it in the Discord chat as well. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Good bit.
Oh, the Discord chat. There we go. Let's see.
I don't know if it'll bring you right to the room or to the list of rooms that you can join.
This is interesting. Very, very interesting.
12.5 trades in the
I'm going over. I think there's going to be a lot of moving this time. I'm leaning in it. I'm leaning into it.
Jeez, that's a lot of trades.
That is quite a bit.
All right, what position group gets drafted the most?
Ooh.
You know for a fact there's probably 4 quarterbacks. I think there's 5 receivers.
In the first round?
First round.
Receiver.
Is there 5 offensive tackles?
Receiver.
Please receiver, honestly.
I think receiver with all the talent in this year's draft.
Yeah.
And people are gonna get FOMO and start drafting receivers towards the end. Like I said, man, I think KC is gonna make a move and they'll for sure grab a receiver in the first round. It's out of character for them, but I think they
moved up for McDuffie the other year, I think. They're not afraid to do it if they like him. Y'all's able to fight? Oh, y'all good?
I'm still trying to get in real fast.
Let's see. It shows on mine 2024 NFL Draft public, but I typed in the ID. It's not pulling that up for some. What did y'all type in?
I went to the mock draft simulator and then I just searched rooms, and then
okay.
it was a couch sports analyst, and then it showed
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bringing it up for me. That's so weird.
Here we go.
Yeah, I just always click join room and then it's right there.
Yeah.
Triple threat.
Shoot.
If Caleb Williams doesn't go number 1, all pandemonium will break out.
Oh my.
Nah, that man's going 1 for sure.
Yeah,
If he don't go
100%.
1, you're gonna see over 3.5 trades in the first 10 picks. People are gonna be like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, I was listening to the Patriots GM talk about they're open to everything, moving up, down, all of that.
Mhm.
Can I get a link real fast?
JT, you make it in there, it doesn't show you in there. So,
It doesn't. Let's see.
nah, it just shows us through.
Also, if you
So
click,
I'm gonna try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, then we'll roll with it.
I don't see your.
All right.
Can I pick more than one team?
Nah, doesn't show it on my end.
Oh damn, I can't.
It just shows me, you, and Volley in here.
I mean, if you want, I can open up a solo room and then just pick everyone's team and then share my screen on Discord.
You could also do that too.
But it's up to y'all.
Yeah, we could.
Y'all would
Yeah,
just
we
have
could
to
do
tell me who you
that
wanna pick.
possibly.
Yeah, because I'm searching the couch sports analyst, and it says no rooms available.
You might have to recreate, like, shut the room down, beat it, and then recreate it. Because I think
All
it's
right,
been
let me
sitting
try to
idle
do that.
too long.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, let
coming
me
up.
try to do that
No.
real.
Yeah.
All right, let me do that real quick. All right, boom, create room. Couch sports anal. I'm just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it at that. 5 people, 7 rounds. Password lowercase draft 2024. Couch sports. All right,
I see it.
please tell me y'all see it now.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
So,
I see it.
what's the password?
Same password. Draft 2024.
Draft 2024. Yes, sir. Select.
I must go Thursday night. Opening kickoff to Applebee's, since Applebee's is the official sponsor. Bar and Grill.
Man, Applebee's out here is buns.
No, Applebee's is
be
trash,
good.
but I was watching Talladega Nights the other day. That's what just made me be like, yeah, you should just go and get kicked out.
Come at you like a Spider-Man.
Like, I think you put onions on my steak and you're meant to do it. So, all right, there go to Stash. He's in there.
I'm getting in.
Let's
I
go.
thought that time.
Rough.
Thanks for Devin White, and I hope he does great for us.
I hope he did something better than what he did this year for us.
Dude, what was the password?
Draft 2024.
I got it. Lowercase or upper?
All lower.
Oh, okay. Should be in now.
Yep, there you go.
I got a question right before we start. So there's a lot. Do you think Levante David makes the Hall of Fame?
Whoa.
I think he's on the outside looking in right now.
Yeah, he's on the outside right now.
Remember, Patrick Willis is on try number. He just get in off of like try number 2.
That's true. That's true.
All right, everybody good to go?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Draft begins. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling.
Propose trade. That's right.
Propose trade.
Oh damn, that's going quick.
Damn, that
the
was
Jets
quick.
took McCarthy.
Sheesh.
To learn from
That's
Rodgers,
crazy.
that's genius.
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 That's right.
Yo,
that's crazy.
no, that's absolutely ridiculous. Hey, what's the top 10?
All right, we got
Caleb, Drake, Jaden,
Jaden,
Marvin, Malik.
Hey, Malik went.
Nah,
See,
I came up here and told y'all I ain't take Olu. I didn't like him, so now I got to give the Giants an F grade for taking Olu.
Bro,
JT,
Dallas
40
Turner.
seconds.
Bears got Joe Alt and Caleb
I am
Williams.
so interested in seeing what JT does here because
that's
JJ
nasty.
almost fell right into his
Joe
lap.
Alt and
Yeah.
Caleb.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's nasty.
Almost fell right into your lap, and he just. That's
Didn't
crazy.
the Bears take a tackle last year,
Who
huh?
did you take?
Nate
Who'd
Wiggins
you
is
take?
off the board.
Oh, you
Ooh,
took
Latu?
Latu.
That's a hell of a pick. 22 for 49.
Soy
80,
sauce on the
15.
board.
Do I want? No, I don't want that trade. What the hell? The Bengals trying to trade up to 22. They're trying to give me 49, 80, 115, and the next year second. No, thank you.
Ooh,
Oh,
what are we gonna do here? Byron Murphy,
hey,
Chop Robinson,
I don't
Cooper.
care
He
about
said he
none of
was gonna
that.
twerk if Cooper's right there.
Cooper is
He
there.
took
I'm twerking.
he took Cooper. He was a man of his word and took Cooper. That's crazy.
Hey, if Cooper falls to us at 22, I'm taking a shot just for that.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
All right, JT
All
back on the
right.
block.
Kool-Aid gone, Nate gone.
I had to
Verse.
get Latu with my 11th.
That's a hell of
Right
a pick
here.
at 11.
I got to go quarterback.
Jr.
Penix.
Penix. Hey, he gonna eat over there.
He's staying in purple.
He's
That's
gonna
crazy.
eat over there.
That's how you
All
get
right,
the
so-
5th year option. All right, Booty on the board.
All right, since all
Staring
my
at
players
Graham Barton.
just got robbed from
Staring
me.
at Graham Barton. Don't
We'll
let
go with
Chop
Dep.
Robinson
Man,
get to the Bucks. No,
we're gonna go with Dep. We're gonna go with JPJ.
I knew you was gonna take
JPJ,
a center.
the Oregon love.
And we're Ducks fans.
The Oregon love. The
Ooh.
Oregon love on the board.
Stash.
The stash.
Got a trade
Chop
off for
Robinson.
Detroit.
Ooh.
29.
Barton.
Made the 29th pick and 205 for 26.
What's that? 3
205.
spots. Hey, last time we did this, Detroit wanted to trade, and I was like, man, it's only 2 spots. Kool-Aid's still gonna be there. Yeah, nah, they took Kool-Aid.
Came up and took him.
I think that's who they want.
I think they took him already. Oh no! Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid is gone to
Yeah, Kool-Aid.
Jacksonville.
Dang.
Jaguars.
Yeah, my corners is off the board. I'm sick. Okay. Oh, my board looking. Chop.
Chop.
Keon
Coleman to
Coleman.
the Chiefs.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's gonna be nasty.
Lad falls right to Vita's lap.
AD, hold up. AD Mitchell and Keon and Robinson. 3 dudes. That's crazy. All right, trade
Troy
offer. Who they
Franklin
got?
is there too for you, bruh. What?
Shoot,
I
man.
was stuck between Graham Barton and Chop there.
Chop is
Oh my God, man.
He's gonna bamboozle.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie.
Knicks.
I'm gonna punk out and I'm gonna take this just because I'm really interested in seeing what the Patriots do moving up 1 spot. Well, hey, I'm gonna trade with the Patriots from 33 to 34. Who do y'all think they take it? I think it's worthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Just a receiver.
Maybe they take Bo Nix.
Wow.
They went. Ooh.
That's tough.
Oh.
That's tough.
That's some bull.
Hey, now
Hey.
you have to take what's the name?
Man, Grant
Troy
Barton's
Franklin.
sitting right there though, man. I'm gonna take Barton.
tough.
We need a center.
Bro, I'm so jealous.
That's
You got him.
sickening.
Damn, they went and got Lad Kingsley to the Chargers.
I'm gonna take Worthy right here.
I like that.
We left with Barton and Worthy.
Troy Franklin is still on the board.
Johnny
Yeah.
Newton there.
Johnny Newton's still on the board. Hey, Bo Nix is right
Yeah.
there though.
Bo Nix. Bo Nix and Jordan Love.
I did not think. Well, my bad. Lad McConkey is on brand for the Patriots.
He showed. Oh
Hey,
yeah,
not-
absolutely, 100%. They
Makes
just went and
a
got
lot
their
of
Wes
sense.
Welker.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm sick. I got Worthy and Barton. I didn't think Barton was gonna make it out the first.
We need someone to pair with Xavier McKinney. We're gonna take Tyler
Mm.
Newman.
Newman.
Ooh, Tyler Newman. Kalen Carson and Cooper just went, and Franklin just went.
Mm.
Bo Nix to the Raiders, y'all.
Troy Franklin to
Xavier
New
Leggett.
York.
Xavier Leggett to the Bills.
All right, I got a trade offer from. Well, let me see who's on the board first. Melton,
Ooh.
Johnny Newton.
Really left with Graham Barton and Xavier Worthy.
Cedric Gray, Jason Colson,
And I know that
Thomas.
myself will go up and make a TikTok and be like, how could you trade out of Lab McConkey?
Ooh, this is a super reach. All right,
I'd be
so
cussing myself out on TikTok. That'd be crazy.
the Steelers want they want me to move back one spot, and they'll give me 119, and they want 50 and 172. So I'm gonna take that. Let's see what the Steelers do.
They want Newton.
I'm okay with that.
They
TJ
took
Tampa.
Tampa.
I wanted him.
Denver wants my 51.
I did not expect TJ Tampa.
Seattle wants a trade. I'm gonna ignore both of those. I might gonna have to super reach on this. I don't know why I'm gonna do it, but I might do it.
Newton, Frazier, Benson, Max Melton, Cooper, BB.
When's my next?
God.
I think I got 2 picks.
None of the corners that I wanted to fall fell, but we got Graham.
Damn, I ain't got no picks until.
I think you did really
Oh wait,
well
no,
for
I
the
got
second
back. I
round.
got back-to-back picks. Okay.
Getting
Latu
Graham
and Penix is woo. That's money.
Yes,
Yeah, that's a
sir.
good. Those are some good picks.
That's
I'm gonna
money.
go take Cooper BB to give me some.
Ooh. Oh, Johnny Newton.
Newton just
Johnny
went.
Newton.
Who did the Cardinals take? The Cardinals so far have left with Marvin Harrison. If you click the team logo, you can see who they drafted as a whole. Christian Hayes, Adisa Isaac, and Johnny Newton. Okay, Cardinals, I ain't mad at you. This will be the Browns' first pick of the draft coming up.
Oh, that's what I want. Damn, this is.
Patrick Paul, Malachi Corley, Jonathan Brooks.
Do I
Some
trust?
interesting names. Yeah, I think Roman Wilson, when I watch him, looks just like Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That's a good comp.
And I didn't know that they were the same height, which makes me feel like I took the easy route. Like I just kept wild. Like this dude looks like
We gotta need that linebacker. We taking Peyton Wilson.
Ooh.
Cedric Van Malachi Corley to the Dolphins. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Van Pran to the Cowboys. Good pick.
Stash on the clock.
What is Stash gonna do?
I'm trying to think how I want to go about this.
Whoo. Ugh. Next pick 65. Then I got 101 and 103.
Will he take Trey Benson?
Zach Frazier.
Frazier.
Big
Okay.
dog.
That's a good pick.
What a pick.
Moonwalk on the board.
Bills
Let's
are
see.
back after this.
Let's do it.
Oh, that Bills back-to-back gonna be interesting.
Max Melton it.
Yeah, safety. Let's get some more defense on
Take
that
Chris
side.
Jenkins?
We're gonna go
Ooh,
with Jenkins.
Colson
Oof.
Okay.
on the board. Bengals are offering 80 in next year's third. Not gonna take it. Probably should take it because we ain't got a second next year, but I'm not gonna do it.
Christian Mahogany.
Ooh. Do I want to do this?
Yeah, you do.
You taking Pearsall?
Nah. Told you I might be the first team to take a running back.
Damn.
I'll go
Taking
Benson.
Benson right there.
Trey Benson is never here. Jonathan Brooks is always here. Trey Benson is never here, which makes me want to take him. He had a visit too. F it, we ball. Trey Benson.
Let's go.
What a pick.
Yeah, Trey Benson never makes it to the third when I do this on other times. So
Spencer
I usually just
Rattler
take.
to the Giants.
Yeah.
Damn. The Cowboys done messed up my
Blake Corum to the Browns.
Oh wow.
Damn, Blake Corum right there behind Chubb.
Who did pick up Jonathan Brooks? So I can be jealous. The Raiders. Okay,
Good pickup, actually.
that's a good spot for them.
Mhm.
I can't even be mad at that.
Look at the
Ooh.
Cowboys messing up my
All
next
right,
pick.
let's see.
Jeremiah Trotter Jr.
Which will be a better compliment to Josh Jacobs right here.
I knew you was gonna
Bucky
take
Irving?
I knew you was gonna take the Oregon running back.
Bucky Irving,
I like
Marshawn
Good
Nealon, Tez Walker, Bullard, Sanders, Mason, DJ James still on the board. Big dog Bray. If I could have waited for Braylon Allen, I probably could have, but Trey Benson, man.
Smash. Oh, that clock is going fast.
Yeah, minute 30. That mug
Damn, it went
flies.
fast.
Oh, it's a minute 15 now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
damn.
Oh, there was a trade proposal, I think.
Oh, okay.
Tried to move up.
Ooh, DJ James.
Ooh,
What was
okay.
That was my pick if he failed. That was my pick if he failed.
Ooh,
that
you took
was
the
my
wrong
pick
one.
if he. Yeah, that was my pick if he failed. He was all like I had him queued up, ready to go.
Hmm.
Nice. We got Graham. Dang, this is all offensive draft for us right now. Ain't giving Evero no help. Let's see if we could change that. Tavondre Sweat.
Damn.
Hmm.
Is Marshawn Nealon a thing?
Braylon
Big
Allen.
dog Allen.
Ooh, I like
And
that.
Hooper just went.
Damn, Hooper went to the Chiefs?
He's kicking it with his homie Nick Bolton. I'm gonna take this one just cause. They came up for Kalen King.
Hmm.
Layden Robinson.
Dang. I should have thought about Kalen King, but Nina was off the board.
Yeah, I was hoping he
All
would
right.
fail.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go. Dang, I don't really necessarily think the most. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pull this. Nah, I could wait. Hopefully I could wait. Shoot. Wild card pick. Just because he's my dog and he's right here. Jermaine Burton, baby.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Johnson's only on a 1-year deal, so
It's been a minute since I've been on the clock.
That's fact.
got a lot coming up though. 108, 129,
Yeah.
157. You about to get to work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I got 6 more picks.
Man, it's easy when we do the first 2-3 rounds, man. But damn, we go this
Yeah.
deep.
Dang.
This is where you got to get in the trenches.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is where the jewels
Man,
come out of the draft.
I'm deciding between two players. I don't know which one I want. Oh man.
Take the first one.
Take the first one. usually the worst one, but take them.
Oh man.
I'm
All
really
right.
hoping my DB falls to me, man. No, damn you! You took him.
Who'd you want?
Kyrie
Kyrie.
Jackson.
Yeah, I took him.
And then my other DB went. Both of them went.
M. Hart.
God, dog. Yeah.
Yeah. I was deciding between those two.
Both of them went. They were literally, I was ready to take Kyrie Jackson at 103, but I was like, they should probably. Dang. Boy, I am getting cussed out by peoples for this.
See your draft. Tough.
Yeah, Bryce got to throw for like 6,000 yards for them to make me happy with what they did with this.
Ooh, I love that pick.
Lloyd is a beast.
He is.
Saquon.
Yeah, that'd be a nice little backfield.
Damn. This is
If I got
tough.
my next pick ready to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got my next one on lock.
Hold
We
up,
can
who
take
took
it.
Jamari Thrash? The Colts? Johnny Wilson to the Jags?
I wanted Johnny Wilson actually originally.
Yeah, I almost took him, bro. 6'7", huge, bro.
Yeah, he's massive. I think if he modeled his game, like learned from Mike Evans, I was like, man, that'd be nasty.
Yeah, that dude. Somebody's gonna find something to do with him. Javon Baker to the Chargers.
Hi,
That's a good.
Brendan. Come on over.
Oh, you took
Brendan
mine.
Rice.
Ooh.
Took mine.
I got to take Phillips here. We got to get a DB added to the
Oh,
room.
yeah.
Oh.
Malik Washington to San Francisco.
Damn, man, Kyrie and Cam both went.
Jordan Travis to the Bears. Having 2 quarterbacks.
Damn.
They really took 2 quarterbacks. That's crazy.
They got Caleb Williams, Joe Alt, Michael Hall Jr. on D tackle, and Jordan Travis. That is, yeah. Like the
I have
first
3
two
more
picks
picks.
is expected. The next 2 is like what?
I have 3 more picks, so let's see how this
Oh, they
goes.
coming up quick too.
Yeah, didn't expect Dwayne Carter to still be on the board.
Yeah,
Jalen
that's
Wright,
awesome.
Mason Theo Johnson.
Theo
Ooh.
Johnson.
McCormick.
Damn, I thought he was gonna fall. What a pick.
It's always crazy because when you draft with other people, it's like they're high on players that you are too. So you just like, hey, I gotta,
Damn.
yeah,
Took
like I
Brendan
can't
Rice
hold
for me.
him.
That's fair. That's fair. We need another tight end, man. Goddard's getting a little old.
Up, got another one loaded up. Hopefully they make it.
That's a nice pick. Jeez.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh,
went
thank
tight.
goodness.
Is he
Ooh.
still available?
Let's see.
I've got a hot minute till my next one.
end.
My next
Wait
one's
a
on
second.
220.
No, the Texans took my guy, bro.
Dwayne Carter.
Dwayne Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just traded with them too.
That's tough.
It's funny because it's like the system knows that a player's about to go. To be like, hey, we got to get up there and get him.
See.
And Luke McCaffrey's still there.
He's going to San Fran, bro.
Hmm.
Facts. He'll go this round too.
Probably. Yeah,
Alright.
he might. He literally might.
This is
Let's see
tough.
if my next pick
Let's
makes
see.
it there.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Now I got to
Clock's
go look up
ticking.
like Andrew Phillips highlights and gameplay. You know what I'm saying? To see if I got a decent DB later on.
Oh, they went D
Man,
tackle from LSU.
please tell me he's still there. Please tell me. Yep, got him. Jonah Ellis.
Mm.
Damn.
Damn.
Pick.
I almost took
Yeah, we're
Jonah
gonna take
last
Jonah
pick too.
Ellis.
Jalen Wright
Uh,
to the Jets.
That's a good pick.
And he's still here, so I'm gonna take him too. Mason McCormick. And I'm down to my last pick.
Let's see who's available.
JT on the clock.
Good times.
Man, I wanted TJ Tampa. I gotta see him in a Tampa jersey.
Need another linebacker.
Luke McCaffrey to the Bills is funny.
Wow.
So far, the Eagles got out with Cooper. Both Coopers. Peyton, Marshawn Lloyd, and Rice. All right.
Fuck! Wow. I didn't realize that you picked up Tyler Nubin to the Green Bay. That's a really good pickup.
Man. God.
You know something about Iowa and their tight ends? I gotta take Eric Hall.
Bro, I did that on a mock draft. He was from Iowa. I'm like, I'm taking him.
Yeah,
that's
something
it.
about Iowa and tight ends, man. It just works.
No look, step back jumper. Every time.
Hey,
Jaheim
someone's
Bell
fell a little bit.
There we go. I just said it too. I just said Jaheim Bell fell farther than I'm used to seeing him fall.
Yeah.
Tommy Eichenberg next to the Saints. Crazy. Isaac Garendo is 4-3 running back who used to play receiver.
I picked up Bell because Hawkinson's going to be out for like the first few weeks of the season with the knee injury.
That knee,
I didn't know that.
That's a good
I think
pick.
that was a really good pick.
Noted.
5th round and get him. Yeah.
Noted. Do I double down on edge here? Zion or Xavier?
Mm.
Mo Kamara still on the board. If I need a backup quarterback, you got Joe Milton to play action 75-yard bombs in the
Oh
preseason.
my goodness.
So Tua, apart from Utah, still available. Giannis still available.
Hmm.
Carson Steele. Anaya Smith. Ain't no way I'm about to take 3 receivers in this draft and think I'm gonna live.
You gonna get cooked. Man, no trade offers this far. I'm gonna go trade Minnesota. You want that trade, Minnesota?
Yes, sir.
You can have it, bro. It's all yours. The Eagles are all about draft stock.
I mean, you guys got like 3
See,
picks.
I
next
want
year.
this dude right here from Alabama, defensive tackle.
I ain't gonna lie, that's who I was hovering over too. I was like, I mean, it's, we love our D tackles and D ends.
Yeah. Get some D-line depth.
All right, top of round 6.
I think this is where we go
Next
Zion.
pick is the Packers.
Yeah, we'll go Zion here.
I might have to go double down on the edge if the board keeps falling like this.
Joe Milton went to the Patriots.
Oh, snap.
My goodness.
Hey, that's funny. Joe Milton and Jaden Daniels. And they'll eventually try to talk about converting Joe Milton to tight end.
Facts. We know you can throw 90-yard bombs, but how about you go play tight end for us?
Oh, that's crazy. Way down here. Next pick after the Packers will be the Eagles. Staring at one person. I'm gonna be mad if they go before I get there.
Oh, I know my next pick.
Just because I have to look at somebody else. Wait, did I get one? No, I got a couple people now. Wow.
Xavier Weaver. Okay.
Stupid Broncos took Mo Kamara. And the Lions took Anaya Smith. Thanks for saving me from myself. Yeah, it was no way I was going to look at him at 240 and not take him. There was no way.
I need him to stay here so I can pick him up. Come on.
Dang, man. Graham Barton, Xavier Worthy, Trey Benson, Jermaine Burton. First 4 picks.
Wow. That's really solid.
It's one of my favorite running backs of last year.
Damn, man, you took Zion. Dang.
Taking Carson Steele.
Oh, he's still available.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Now all my peoples is going.
I had to get a wide receiver at some point.
Who took Hooker? The Chiefs took Dalen Hooker. Y'all don't need him.
Yeah, they do. Kelsey's getting up there, man.
For real.
The Chiefs took him. They ain't need him. That frustrates me.
All right, I'm about to cook here. Get ready for this pick.
Ready for the pick.
We need a kicker.
Took the kicker. Oh, snap. Kicker love.
Yeah.
Torrey Taylor for the win. Punters, baby. So Bale literally has the almost Mr. Irrelevant pick. Bale, have some heart and trade to Mr. Irrelevant. Have some heart and trade back 2 spots so you can pick up Mr. Irrelevant. Wow. All right. So I was gonna take Sione, and he goes right before me too. All right. So everybody's.
You need a punter.
And in division too. That's tough.
That's crazy. All right, man. QBU. Come on, Sam Hartman. You just need another quarterback for the room.
What quarterbacks are left? Bradley,
Quarterback?
Leary. bunch of
Literally, Sam Hartman,
nobodies.
just to add him to the room.
Oh, Talia's still on the board. He ain't getting drafted for sure.
Bro, Jack Plummer's still available.
Dylan Johnson is available. That's crazy.
Imani Bailey still on the board. Yo, midget.
Gerard Jordan's available. Crazy. Dylan Johnson's gonna be one of the first people picked up as soon as the phone stop ringing.
I think you can never have too many corners.
This is
Nah.
true. This is true.
No.
Last
Hey.
pick.
Taking the Jets go back to back.
Let's pick.
Nelson Caesar.
You should take. You can pick up. Get a punter.
He said, "Get a punter." Do a flip. Get in slow balls. All right. All right. So how everybody feeling about their draft now that it's done and fully there? Before we close out.
Man, I'm pretty happy.
We all had a lot of draft picks.
We did.
Favorite pick for each team? Who was your favorite pick you got?
I'm not gonna lie. For me, my favorite pick will be Graham Barton.
Mine was Junior Colson.
Oh yeah.
Man, Cooper Dijon, man. Cooper Dijon. He fed to me, man.
Hell no.
My favorite was actually the Braylon Allen. I think that if we can get him and Rashad White, I think our run game would be nasty.
Oh yeah. That'd be crazy. Mine was probably Latu at 11, honestly, because we need to.
That was such a good pickup.
Yeah. And then Penix at 23.
Bro, he's gonna be there at 23, so I expect it.
Penix is gonna eat over there too. He gonna eat.
Any draft picks that make y'all feel like, dang, I should have did something else?
Corner.
I think if I went initially Kyrie Jackson at 103, I wouldn't have had Burton, but
yeah,
I probably should have went. I should have probably went Kyrie or Cam Hart at 103. But I like the fact that Jonah Ellis fell to where he did.
I think I could have got
Trey Benson.
Johnny Wilson with my 92 pick and got Braylon Allen. No, or I think I could have got Johnny Wilson, and I just missed my opportunity. I wanted him. I really did. I wanted him bad. But I got Cornelius Johnson, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
I should have traded.
Where my picks were.
Yeah. I should have traded into the third round to get Ricky Pearsall.
Ooh.
That was
Slick Rick. Slick Rick. Yeah, I was interested to see what you did once JJ went right there, how you was going to maneuver the board from there. And none of us really traded up, which was another thing. I know other people be way more aggressive trading up.
Yeah.
So I'm not that. That's usually never me.
Some people have the Chiefs like sitting the full house for their -- pick sometimes. So
Yeah.
Damn,
So,
Bali, you had hella picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Packers was stacked.
Jeez.
Wow.
JPJ, Newman, Colson, Irvin, Sweat. That is
wow.
That's leaving.
You got Bucky Irving.
And that's a hell of a draft too.
Hayden Wilson, Marshawn Lloyd, Cooper. I like that a lot.
And the DJ James pickup was a steal. Like,
man, I'm hoping Marshawn Lloyd is our guy the next couple years with Saquon.
Yeah. I lost out on every DB I wanted, and it went to somebody who was drafting. Stash took DJ James Stash took DJ James when I was like, all right, DJ James might be there. Then I passed on, Kyrie and Kim, and it boom takes one. So it's like, dang, I left with some DBs who I had in mind, and then Theo Johnson, that pickup's good too, man. So, all right, y'all. That should wrap us up for here, man. Any final thoughts before we get out of here? Anybody know?
Eagles blowing out the Packers first week of the season.
Nah.
That's gonna be a fun.
Four-
You obviously that's a Friday night game. We're gonna be watching that somehow together. So
42-3 Packers.
42. JT Stats, we appreciate y'all come through, man. Soy said the link is down there for Thunder Sports Podcast, right? Appreciate y'all coming through. Next week we will be live for the draft. Yeah, we will be live for the draft, kicking it, playing the John O'Neill Challenge. We do gotta find a winner gift for that. So whoever wins that, that's gonna be crazy.
John O'Neill Challenge.
Y'all ain't gotta drink if you don't want to, but if y'all want to join just to play the game, you can.
Sounds good. Yes, sir.
So yeah, we'll be here next Thursday live for the entire first round of the draft, getting it in, man. So thank y'all. We are out. Everybody have a good night. Till next week.